Yo, what's up? It's J2O, King. Out here about to discuss about supply and demand zones. That's one style of trading where people look at supply zones like here to take sells and then demand zones here to look for buys. So when you draw supply and demand zones, you try to capture the wick areas, these like long wicks. So you can see price basically gets rejected around this area. Right now, we're looking at the Bitcoin 4-hour chart, Bitcoin versus USD dollar. So let's say if you want to just buy it within this range, if you put buys here, you should be straight aiming towards the next area of resistance, also known as supply zone. So over here, you could argue this would be a decent area to look for sales. So when the market gets here, you look for sales, and market down here look for buys. So this is definitely great during ranging markets where markets are like going like sideways. You could just do like buy and get out, sell. It's good for ranging markets. So now let's go back a little bit and over here. So as you can see here, it's another example of demand. You can see we could buy off the wick area. So we put buy stops here or buy limits here. And price hits this area, expect to aim for it to go up. And you can decide where you want to get out at. You can decide to get out at the next area of support and resistance with these red lines. These are areas of support and resistance. Or you could wait to it retest like a previous supply zone. Like this right here is a supply zone. You can wait for market to come up from buys to the supply zone. And when it gets to the supply zone, to understand if it's valid, you'll see price react to the zone. If it breaks the zone, then you know, okay, it's no longer a valid supply zone. Like here, you see this big engulfing candle on the 4-hour chart. So clearly now we're no longer looking for supplies here, for like sales here during the supply zone. Right now we'll be looking for buys. So now this area is an area where it now become a demand zone where you look for buys because price broke up. So you can see price reject down. So you got look to get in some buys. So you cast the rise up and then market kept going up. So this area here was a supply zone where you can look for sales. The market dropped down to here, demand zone where you look for buys. And then eventually came back up to the supply zone. And that's a good area to get out. But also you have to pay attention to the candle structure. It broke up. So you know now we're no longer looking for sales anymore, just looking for buys because this is now becoming a demand zone. That's where the market went up. And that's what we get over here. And when you see a lot of wicks, these long line rejection, then you know that's a zone area. So that's why I have this whole area highlighted because I see prices like rejecting around this area. So that's what I'm looking for buys here. All the way up here. So right now we're on an uptrend for Bitcoin USD. Right now I have like the trend line showing uptrend. The price keeps rejecting from the zone area, this trend line zone area. See price reject from here, reject from here, reject from here when it touches the zone area. Price could potentially come back down and reject from here again to go up to the supply zone area. And right now it's slow, it's kind of struggling a little bit, but it also continue to reject or if it decides to like close above, then we can expect a breakout to occur soon or prices goes higher. So that's pretty much what style of trading on supply and demand zone. It's pretty simple, but you gotta pay attention. Like areas like here when it breaks the zone areas. So you have to be like cautious waiting for candle structure to fully confirm if it's a valid zone. But that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. You already know we out here.